Welcome, welcome, welcome. I just want to change. I'm going to let you guys jump on. I want to change the name of the last one. Okay. All right. I'm hanging this and I have a hole in my pants. So I'm just playing it safe. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, say that you love me. I'm almost positive I have a hole in my pants. All right, there's just 40 something of you. So it looks pretty. It looks pretty. My other dream catcher. That's more of my Native American one. So I'll wait for you guys to pop on. And then we're going to jump into this.
We need health coaches more than ever before.
What I want is... Save. Why are we not saving? Damn electronics right now. I feel lumpy, frumpy. I can't get it to save. I can't even get it to reload. Reload. 17. We're getting there. We're getting there. Right? So what's the holdup? What's the holdup? Hold up. Wait. Refresh. What's the holdup? Thank you. Love potion number 9. Where's my pen? I just want to add these numbers. Two. 20. So back to 2. Okay. All right. Energy today feels very trans, like days of dreamy even. That sounds sweet. That sounds nice. All right. I'm gonna jump on. So full moon in Sagittarius. I want to start at 8. Don't ask me why. 8, 7, 6, 5. Here we go. Now we got 2 8s. Didn't 888 come through yesterday too? All right. Full moon in Sag on the 14th. Mars will be in Aries this month. Mercury goes retrograde. Well, goes direct, but it goes into Taurus though. Okay. Travel apparent upward motion until October 23rd because there's something with this October and it's 10. Okay. It could be June 10th. I'm not really sure. Again, it boils down to a 5, the 23rd, the 14th. All right. Why Saturn is retrograde, we more often review our responsibilities, commitments, and deal with them directly in movement. There can be more of an unusual experience of guilt or self-doubt or fear or self-doubt as we internalize fears, but also the chance to reassess our commitments. On the 14th with the full moon, and it occurs in Sag, it reminds us that we need to reach beyond our usual routines, thoughts, patterns, and neighborhoods. Even if it's only on a virtual level, the full moon in Sag is time to expand. As such, we should especially be aware of what we'd like to promote at this time, trying to put aside. I'm sorry. I got distracted with my little arrows. I'm trying to cover them up like this. Isn't that a symbol? I feel like it's like surfers. But I'm like I'm literally like, I'm doing this because I'm trying to like read. So I'm going to start over. I'm so sorry. I apologize. That really symbols and geometrics is what I'm being pulled to a lot. So it just was really distracting. So I apologize. 14th full moon in Sag. Okay. It reminds us we need to reach beyond our usual routines, thoughts, pattern, neighborhoods. Even if this only happens on a virtual level, the full moon is time for expansion, such as we should especially be aware of what we like to promote at this time, trying to put aside or out of our minds those who don't serve us, especially if it's blown out of proportion. The full moon could be complicated because it's trine Saturn, okay? I do feel like there's something with Jupiter here, though, okay? But it is trine Saturn. Saturn's about lessons. It's stabilizing. It's realistic. It's square Neptune. That suggests that some tension could be created from being impractical or fuzzy thinking. We should watch for revelations now that we lead to a detour from our goals or having misinformation. This is a time for opening ourselves up to possibilities, or waiting things out. So you might be wanting. Okay, so, and then weaning. I'm getting weaning. So I don't know if you're detoxing. But it is trine Saturn and square Neptune. So I thought Neptune was coming in later towards the month. So right now it is square. So that makes sense. It's that fuzzy thinking. But this is like tension can arise from somebody who created something or thought they were creating something in an impractical way. Like it wasn't practical. So that could be frustrating. I feel it's like snappy energy. Saturn's lessons. I do feel like Jupiter's here, even though Jupiter's not here like that this month. I mean, it is square. Okay, it's square the node. But that's the end of the month. It's semi-square true node. But I don't see a drastic shift there. Oh. I feel like it's more subtle. So that's towards the end of the month, though, okay? That's when Neptune actually goes retro itself, casting the veil over practical affairs. This can be a temporary loss of inspiration as we rely on our dreams, wishes, and what's inside of us. This retrograde cycle itself, which lasts until December 3rd of this year, suggests a period of taken in receptiveness and some indecisiveness. It could be a good period of feeling in limbo, but it might be also a time for great inner discovery. So that type of energy when Neptune goes retro, I'm not crazy when Neptune goes retro versus direct, though. But it seems kosher. So I don't know what we're in for July. But the new moon also around the same time goes into Cancer, prompting a new beginnings, feeding our foundation, which is, home, including foundation, ourselves, needs to be tended, honored. It's time to recognize the importance of our family, our personal cycle, friends, security, sense of belonging, safety is the Cancer energy, which we'll get into later on. But this is the courage to pursue desires, stick to our plans, but we should avoid jumping the gun because the new moon is square Jupiter. We should watch for overdoing it, extravagant. I want to say extravaganda, but it's watch for overdoing. I can't pronounce that word. exaggeration. That looks very funny. And misjudgment of false starts. Because Neptune is that, geez. All right, we'll get into that further down, but I do feel like right now, because it's square, Saturn square Neptune. So anybody who had impractical ideas, thoughts, anything like that, like there might be some triggering here. Not for everybody. It doesn't say it on here. I'm just trying to place in particular why I read that out loud like that. When that happens, I always question it. Because I'm so much better just explaining it. Because it's already in my head, so I don't know why. I don't know if there's, I wouldn't say, my mind is blank again. I went to Kama Sutra, but subliminal messages is what I was getting at, and then it brought me to cynical. So Saturn's going backwards until October. I don't know if something happened last October or if it's just a 10. And then the 23rd, which is a 5. It's trying to tell me something. That's probably why it had me read it. But this is something I think you would like directly in the moment. I just heard there's no going back now. So I think as of the 4th, lesson learned, or there's a new lesson, new contract. There's lessons your whole entire life, guys. You really don't master anything. It's not like that, right? So I think as of June 4th, it's like that's something got torn. You're stepping into it. So it's fresh, it's new, it takes time. My armpit is itchy. I don't know what that means. So itchy. Some could be experiencing guilt, self-doubt. I think there's guilt and self-doubt. I don't think it's together. I think some groups are guilt, some groups are self-doubt, internalizing fears. But this is a chance to reassess your commitments, your goals, what you're going after. That's a long time period. I mean, it's not that long, but it's long. July, August, September, October. 5-month time period. Here we go again with the damn 5s. So it's going to be tricky. I don't know what that is. Here goes the other armpit. What the fuck? This lunaration reminds us to reach beyond rather than reach out beyond our usual routines. Step outside your usual routine. I'm hearing an altar. You might want to make an altar. I mean, I did just do that with my stones. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to put deodorant on. I have deodorant on. I need to soothe under my arms. I don't know what that's all about. My goodness. Spiritual meaning of an itchy armpit. I don't know if that's even such a thing. Oh, it brought up champ. Oh my God. It's so bad. Itching is sometimes thought as one of the manifestations of the human body, omens, fortune. Why? No, under the armpit. What is this? Why can't we just have an armpit? I mean, what does it mean to have an itchy elbow, right? Spiritually, but not an itchy armpit? Itchy armpit. Yes, thank you. It's a good thing. Oh my God. It's connected to omens and fortune. Could be X marks the spot. I don't know. Jupiter comes in later. But this is around this moon. Advanced position and an itchy right cheek. Speaking well. Left cheek. Where's the armpit? Itchy lip. Where's the armpit? Itchy stomach, itchy thighs, itchy journey, itchy. I feel like I went by it. Oh my God, it names every part of the body. We got the head, we got the cheek, left cheek, eyebrows. That's a cool one. Old friend, nose, lips, neck, shoulder, elbows, palm, knees, shins, right foot, left foot. There's no armpit. It says it's on here, but it's actually not on here. It named everything but the armpit. Can anybody else find it? Itchy back of the neck, shoulders, elbow. It skips the armpit. Armpit's not a word. Underarm. Well, it came up armpit. Itchy armpits. It's there. It's actually a word. Let me try do underarm. I feel like underarm is here though. No, I think I'm right. I think that's an armpit. I went to cosmetology school too. What's that have to do with your armpit? Just try underarm. You might be right. I don't know. I didn't learn that in cosmetology school. Just saying. Would you have a special class? It brings me right back to itchy armpits. Spiritual meaning itchy, why it happens. Let's see what we got here. I can't find it. Anybody else find it? Our physical body encases our souls and our energy. If the skin is feeling itchy, irritated, hot, spirit wants you to commit to something. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to leave it at that. It could be a spiritual thing going on, part of ascension. It could, I mean, also, who knows, right? But if a skin feels itchy, irritated, hot, chilled, etc., spiritual self wants you to commit to something. This was just talking about commitments, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. The spirit wants you to commit to something too, okay? It's something needs your spiritual and emotional attention right now. Okay, so itching can be a sign of something that's bothering us, so pay attention. It's an indicator of something troubling you or somebody else in deep inside your soul. Could be a past life issue. I mean, there was something it wanted me to find in here. That's why I was reading it. So be glad, because the itch is giving you heads up. And you could be neglecting them, energy blocks. This is with the guilt, self-doubt, fears. But now it's time to reassess it, commit to something new. Because this is a time of expansion. It's like Jupiter. Jupiter expands, right? And we are... Jupiter kicks in around with the true node. I mean, some of you could be feeling it now, but this moon is about expansion, which is most moons. That's why I'm saying, like, we have to utilize this particular moon, guys. Like, if you have crystals, certain stuff, like this is this moon, okay? Like, such as you should be especially aware of what to promote at this time, which is ironic because it's Sagittarius energy. It don't typically get that with this. I don't. What's in Taurus, Capricorn? Nothing. So, trying to put aside. Definitely be aware of what you want to promote at this time. Trying to put aside, or out of our minds, things that won't serve us. Especially if something's blown out of proportion. So to me, like, you can't deal with anything that's being blown out of proportion. Like, that's like no to drama. And you got any drama, anything coming toward you like that, it's, to me, you're instantly gonna like shut that down. But it could be complicated just because it's trying Saturn, guys. So it's like trying to stabilize something, being more realistic, which I think your mind frame is there, but it's square Neptune, and that's why I'm a little like, but you're gonna be fine. But watch for new revelations that lead to a detour from your goals or misinformation. So I don't know if there was people talking shit, they misinformed you. I don't know if you misinformed yourself thinking you got to stick to that one particular goal, because it's one of those things that's saying either 8 years or 11 years you've stuck to something that was not beneficial. So I don't know what that's about. You had to have been in either an 8-year cycle or 11-year cycle. Some of you 17. Those are the exact numbers. So it's time to open up to yourselves again, to all the possibilities, but like waiting it out, which is ironic because Sagittarius energy doesn't wait. So that might be tricky. So take note, like I just did. So I don't think the Neptune energy is going to hit us too hard until later on. I guess it depends on how you are with energy, because I just saw the whole month, and I don't typically see the whole month of energy like that. But June is definitely less dramatic overall. The eclipses are behind us. You know, Mercury's leaving. It's going direct. So I don't know if it was the itchiness I was trying to find. what it was trying to tell us. I think that itchiness is linked to Saturn. And this, again, the lessons, because on the 14th, it goes straight into the trine. People might come in and try to lead you in a different direction, like a detour, guys, because there is crossroads coming in for some. Oh, I definitely feel like I'm in that Neptune energy. I feel like I've been in that Neptune energy for a while. There's no question. But that probably has a lot to do with my chart. So, and I got a shit ton of Gemini in my chart. Why did that come in? We're in Sagittarius. Oh, because Venus is going into Gemini. Mercury is going to enter into Gemini. So if you have a lot of Gemini in your chart, that came in last night too with the lighter, remember? So there's something with Gemini here too. Well, I think that's mainly the energy in the month of June, even though the full moon's in Sag and the new moon's in Cancer. But if you think about it, that these are the heavy planets too, and the majority of the planets are going to be in Gemini. Week 2 is going to be like, whew. And I don't even think it's because of the new moon. I mean, the full moon. So you're going to start feeling the new moon around the full moon. This month's energy is a little screwy, guys. Probably has something to do with the solar storm. But this is a perfect moon to utilize this, guys. I just heard don't get it twisted. So I don't think anything's going to be blown out of proportion. It might be people around you who might want to blow things out of proportion. I don't know what that's forgetting. Lessons already learned. So let's get into this reading. Okay. You have Venus, Cancer, and the number 12. Could have Sun in the 7th. It's pulling me to Sun in the 7th. And then node, whoever your nodes are. Still one more. Saturn, Gemini, and 2. Hmm. Full moon in Sag. The frog. Ooh, ooh. I saw that last night. That's the sound of the police. I don't know if you're worried about, I feel like there's another eye watching you is what I'm getting. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Water, 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 water. It's all about a foundation, your foundations. I'm a little unsteady. What song is that? More water. I'm a little unsteady. I don't know if this is your energy, somebody else's energy. Oh, there it is. Which is so strange, guys. I didn't even hesitate. I am so sorry. I did not even hesitate to pick this up and distract myself. Like, I don't know what that's all about. Oh, yeah, I had my phone. Sorry. A little unsteady song. Ex-Ambassador. I'm a little unsteady. Hold on. Hold on to me, because I'm a little unsteady. Mama, come here, approach me. Daddy, I'm alone. If you love me, don't let me go. Because this speaks of balance, sturdiness, something solid. This is like, I'm a little unsteady. So someone could be watching you progress, move on. Because there's like an extra eye here. It's heavy. So someone's feeling unsteady, which comes and goes. That's anybody. Is there a song? Someone stole the show. Someone stole the show. I don't know what song that is. I don't know if this is self-inflicting. That can be a poisonous frog. That can be poisonous. I don't know of any poisonous turtles. I know they can carry salmonella, but Tiger stole the show. Is that a song? Tiger stole the show. Kygo stole the show. Tiger. Oh my god. I don't know. Kygo stole the show. Darlington, lights back on, watching as the credit rolls down, crying. Full house, no heroes, villains, one to blame. But in the end, for you and me, oh, this show, I can't go on. At least we stole the show. I don't. It's a metaphor for an ending of a great relationship. He's singing about how it was a good relationship while it lasted, and even though it's coming to an end, let's have one last good time together. That doesn't sound good. That sounds pretty fucking shitty. And that is the Five of Swords. Like, it was good while it lasted, but it's coming to an end. Let's have one more good time. Like, hints, like, I'd be like, no. Like, the thrill is gone, is what I got pulled to. It's like, no need to have one last fucking debut or whatever the fuck this is. Why wilted roses fill the stage, and the thrill is gone. A debut was the masterpiece, but in the end, for you and me, oh, the show, it can't go on. So I don't know if somebody's mad at you, they're watching you. I don't know if this is somebody around you. Like, it's heavy. Like, I'm a little unsteady. They know something's over, but like, this would be you, a solid foundation. I don't want to read the weaker foundation, and I'm not being an asshole, but I am not here to read the shadow side. Point blank. Do I think it possibly could be your shadow side? I don't think so. This is like, there's another eye watching you. So I don't know if you have multiple people watching you, social media, YouTube, work, but this is like Tiger show the stole, or someone else stole the show. Like, someone's not part of the show anymore, part of the crew, part of the family, part of the circle. I just saw a crop circle, so I don't know if it's being attacked with extraterrestrial energy. So I don't know what this is really referring to. I don't know this song. It looks like it's based off of a movie. Is it based off of a movie? So I'm not really sure. Tyga, Kygo stole the show. Like someone else stole the show or something, or somebody's thinking something, but it's like, so there's something from your past, could be bothering you, could be bothering somebody else. Um, so I think there's an energy here where I don't think you're going to be battling. If someone's watching you and they're battling, it almost just pulled me to what's her name from 4 years ago, that it was Obsession. Still get emails, certain stuff like where it's unpractical, right? Like somebody thought they were manifesting a relationship with me. It happens all the time to light workers, readers, anybody in the public eye. So I don't know if there was some type of obsession. We know her name. I'm not going to say it out loud. Let's just call her Sarah, even though that's not her name. So I don't know if like Sarah's letting go. I don't even want to relate this to me, but that's just an example of what I'm getting, something from your past, whether you were aware of it or not. Because it's like someone stole the show. I'm a little unsteady. Someone stole the show. And then here you are. So in my circumstances, I'm a YouTuber, right? I call it a show sometimes. So this would be somebody else watching me like, oh shit, someone else stole the show. Well, I don't know what that means for them. I don't think it has any relevance to you. I don't think it's projected energy. But if anybody wants to come back in and it's like, all right, well, it's something good, but it's over. Let's just have one more night. Like, no, one more night. No, it's not that type of one more night. No. So there's sentimental energy here, but it's also jealousy. It's the Five of Swords, narcissism, winning, losing, control. Somebody else could have took a position in work. I'd love to just relate this to your shadow side, but I don't see it like that. Because I got two songs. I'm a little unsteady, and Tyga stole the show. So like bent out of shape. This energy's bent out of shape. Your water, you're flowing. There's a dark cloud over this one's head. So I don't know. There's something expanding here is what I'm getting with the turtle. There's an expansion. Crocodile. Look at all this freaking water. Well, that's not water, but damn. It's like meditating, going within. But there's that eye. Guys, I don't ever read from the book. I'm a very intuitive reader and other things. That's why, like the other night when the nightingale came in, I had already picked up on what it was saying before I even read it in the book. I feel like the book sometimes just is like, okay, you got to read it this way. I don't read that way, but something's telling me. I don't know if that's a protector. Resting, slumber, collecting energy, cooling off. So you could be cooling off. The crocodile reminds us to step back from the external world and turn inward. Now is not the time for decisions, actions, discussion. The crocodile's mantra is wait. This doesn't mean lying around and hoping life's challenges would disappear. The crocodile is much smarter than that. It means intentionally withdrawing, gathering our awareness, observing, building energy for the virtual reserves for your next move that's about to come. It comes from a place of your wisdom and your power. It's wise. It's a powerhouse. When it's out of balance, it feels stuck. It lashes out. Okay. So something could be heavy. This could be you. That's like, oh damn, I might lash out. But I don't think so. Like, you're not about stealing other people's shows. Yeah, see, that's confirmation. So it is almost like a protector. So I don't know if something's gonna make you angry. This would be angry. But this energy really isn't angry. Unless somebody would just come at you like in a cheap way. I guess that could make one angry. But this is like reserving and collecting your energy. So it's kosher. And I don't, again, get this awful vibe from the scorpion either. It's just, it could be like energy that's swallowing. There's definitely past life energy here. I don't feel like that needs to come into play. Because this is, I'm being pulled to like the Y, which is feminine. I've been staring at this, so you could be a masculine in this energy as well, in feminine energy, the yin and the yang, right? But like, it's typically feminine energy. It's nurturing, creativity, beginning something new. I just keep seeing that Y from the beginning of the reading. But again, this could be masculine energy finding the balance with their feminine energy. I'm not positive. I just had a showdown. So I don't know if this is a showdown like between you and your shadow. No, see, I don't see shadow like that. Let's get the overall vibe of the frog real quick. Like, because I don't know if it's like, okay, so they want the golden egg. You have the golden egg. It is the Ace of Cups. Feeling in love, wanting to nurture something. So it could be like a self-battle here. This really could be all your energy, and I'm just separating it because we don't want to cause, if it's all your energy, I don't want to cause any more confusion, especially, I mean, it keeps telling me Neptune. So I don't want to cause any more confusion on your end. But this is completely two different energy. Again, it could be your energy. I just don't think so. But this is like new love, loving yourself. But if somebody's unsteady, there's not self-love. Or if somebody feels unsteady without you, realizing they're in love, it could be all sorts of things. But right now it's like this energy is cooling off. There could have been a fight. There's a fight coming in and you're going to need to cool off. What's this Scorpion about? The shark. The Five of Swords and the Devil. Not a good combination. The zebra looks sad. But it's not a sad card. But it looks sad right now. A pause, a wait. It's the Three of Wands. It's ironic. Last night I didn't want to tell you what they were, and now today it's like, this is what you're dealing with. It's all about your future, your ships being in. I mean, someone else's ships can be in. But this energy is like, I don't know if they're unsteady without you. That would be codependent, so that's not good. It's very unsteady, right? But being in love. It could be a fight regarding the future. This could be somebody leaving this scenario and going towards something more solid. Overall energy for the frog. Transformation. So this energy is going through a transformation. It could be you. It's not reversed, but it would be the yin and the yang. It's like I said. It's change. Like someone's not doing good with change here, but this is like reversing the energy, balancing forces, bringing about change, self-transformation, self-love, this type of stuff. As different as night and day, drawing this new card, the caterpillar becomes the butterfly, opposing sides and balance, transformation, growth, changing one's point of view, switching sides, major life changes. So This is a good thing. It could be getting more steady. Let's get the overall energy of the turtle. I feel like we were just, it's not the same, but I want to say I thought I had pulled this. And it was reversed. I am gonna read it reversed because I purposely did that. So, secret to be exposed, that came out last night. Beware of casting the first stone. Skeletons in your closet. Dishonesty. Concealment. And that's supposed to be a solid ass energy. This is what came out last night, too. This was your overall message. This is your overall advice. Now you have it reversed. And we talked about secrets, things coming out. This could be someone who feels like they're solid. No, see, I'm not getting that vibe either. One more for the turtle. Oh, wait, that was reversed. Drifting apart, going away, detour, misdirection. We talked about that in the energy, moving away from your goal, feeling stuck. This is typically Thor's chariot. Moving forward, it's the wheel, it's reversed. So this is that energy where, what was it, like the arm, this was like where the armpits came into play, right? Self-doubt, guilt, fears, releases, commitments, moving away from your goal, things being blown out of proportion. Yeah, we talked about goals, right? Being misinformed, it's a detour. Somebody thought they had something solid or something here. Whether it's you, somebody else, like, I really want to figure this out for you. Because this is the full moon energy all damn day, and that's what came out with your best advice upright, and now it's reversed. And there's this Neptune here too, right? But there's a lesson here. So it's stabilizing an energy because this is about being stable. So right now it's like, see, but waiting things out. That was the same thing here. That was the same advice the crocodile came with. So I don't know if this is you and this is a little bit of a warning. Like that seems like good intentions. It's that balance. It's everything I said this energy needs to look for, right? But it is also coming with that Five of Swords energy. Because someone could feel you drifting apart, like, again, like someone stole the show is what I'm getting, again, moving away from your goal, stand still, stuck, secrets being revealed. Beware of casting your first stone. So I don't know if somebody's got bad intentions, skeleton in your closets, things to be discussed, dishonestly, concealment. But this is supposed to be a solid fucking energy. So this is like the full moon all damn day. So I almost feel like it's like all one energy all of a sudden. It could be a combination again. I'm not really sure, but don't let that don't let that tower come in and shake things up, like rattle things up here. This is making a major life choice. We have all these fives, like it's coming out that way, right? Drawing on a new day, dawning on a new day. This would be like moving forward, but it's spirit's almost telling you like there's a halt. I'm hearing radioactive. Radioactive, radioactive. I know that's a song. So now we finally have a song for the turtle. Radioactive. What is it? Imagine Dragons? I'm waking up to ash to dust. I wipe my brow, sweat my wrist. I'm breathing in. This is like it's Imagine Dragons, radioactive. This is a song that realizations that the old ways of life that you once lived need to be destroyed or replaced. Ashes to ash, dust to dust. That came in last night too. Okay, so for those who are just jumping on this, you might want to go watch last night's video. I think I called it Intro to the Full Moon. No, that was this one. Oh, that was where I said use courage to roll the dice. You're going to want to watch that one. So this is like not really having the courage, but it's almost at the same time. It's like spirit is, right? You don't want to jump on things. That came in too. That's the same message. This is why they wanted me to read this. False starts, misjudgment, overdoing it. It's like being prompt of a new beginning, but new revolutions lead to a detour. That's what this is. So somebody's realizing their old ways don't work. So I mean, guys, this could be your energy just being like no way, right? There's no turning back now. Like there's, something may came out. Like I love you, secrets will be exposed, but skeletons in the closet. Someone's been lying. Concealment. So to me, like, this isn't you feeling stuck. This is cooling off. Misdirection, misinformed, all that came in with the same exact information that I read off to you guys. I don't know if this is your thought, somebody else's thought. There's Neptune all over this fucking board. And I like Neptune, but this is like this is like a combination of Neptune and Pluto together. Karma, lessons. You got karma, you got the wheel here. This is the wheel of karma. So this is Saturn, even though I'm feeling Neptune and Pluto. And Saturn plays a big part here. I just was saying drifting away and singing a little unsteady at the same time, but this was, so this is linked to this. I'm a little unsteady, and then you got Imagine Dragons. The song is the realization that old ways in which we thought once lived we need to destroy and replace, ash to dust. Songs about having an awakening. It's like waking up one day and deciding to do something new, seeing life in a fresh way. So that tower for some people is actually an awakening. And I did not pick up on that last night. It's the only thing I can think of because the Hermit wasn't here. So there's, but we're constantly having awakenings, but this is like, okay. So the truth is coming out. So someone could have portrayed themselves as being steady, but were extremely unsteady. This could be the reason why they did this song. Struggled his whole life with depression, ADD, anxiety issues. He explained absolute punk is what the song came to, coming out of pretty serious spells of depression and having a new awakening and a real vigor for life. He added the general things for the song came down. So these are 2 5s, 2 a 5, and a 14, which is a 5. Another 5 here, 5, 5, 5, major change. So this crocodile, I really feel it's like cooling off energy. What's the overall energy of the crocodile? I mean, this could just be energy that's in and out. It doesn't have to be another person. It could be you. It could be full moon. Like this feels like full moon heavy energy, but this is not the type of full moon where it's telling me to take this. It's not the full moon where it's typically just this energy, right? There's so much more to utilize. So this is like beware of all this energy, and it's being emphasized. I almost said Ephraim. I don't know. It's being emphasized twice. So this is 22 is a 4, right? So Fertility. Potency, masculinity, life force, Father God, climax, procreation, fertility rights, new beginnings, charging with male energy. So this is all like, I felt strong feminine energy here, but now we got strong masculine energy here. Seeds ready to be planted, masculine created energy, life bursting forth, impregnation, gestation leading to birth, build up, release, positive energy, climax, one phase before continuing, physical and symbolic, procreation, starting something new. Which is ironic because fertility is usually followed with feminine energy. And it's pulling me to, I think it's the Y. Oh yeah, see, but there's the Y there, but it's this Y. Where is it? Maybe we don't have that particular. That's a Z. That's a T. No. It's, oh, is it this one? Is it Freya? No, that's not Freya. Where's Freya? That typically would be, here it is. Fertility. It's number one. It pulled me to the Y though. But it's the Y for this one, but it's fertility here and fertility here, but this is masculinity. I don't know what the purpose of that was. This could be somebody who's just, again, like you've drifted away. This is coming into balance, accepting life change. Like this is, so there's obviously an awakening here, which is great, right? But this is like clear as day. The same exact thing we read in the paperwork is coming out here. Last night it was roll a dice, and today it's like beware of casting the first stone. Neptune, Pluto. Mercury. So right now, Mercury might be affecting this energy. Mars, which is everything we have in play right now. Venus. It's all the energy coming in. So I need to walk away from this for a second. I don't know what type of message that is for you, but that's a message for me. pull some overall advice real quick. Isa. Ice, still. Impasse, immutable. Slow to change, solidness, conservative. Return to what it was, stop changes, holding one's ground. Averting disaster. No movement until the ice melts. What was before and will be after, timeless stability. Nothingness, ice versus fire. So we got creation. Somebody wants to create life is all here, right? And then I guess we have icy energy. Glacier pace, nature, reclaiming human efforts. Slow to change, stubborn, resistant, strong will. So I don't like it. This to me is like shadow. It's like hungry. It's like hungry for something, but like really want to read this a different way for you, but I don't think that I can. This is like definitely the shadow side of things. So let's step out of the shadow. It's a new day. It's a new dawn for me. So I'm going to leave the frog on the board. So this could be energy around you. Because this is acceptance with the frog. So something's a little unsteady, but it's okay. So someone could have an eye on you. Again, same thing. But to me, it's probably more spirit. What are we at? 124. So I'm at this. So this is not the shadow side. Now we're reading Dark Angel or Light Angel. Dark Angel is not shadow side. Okay. So whether you're a light angel, dark angel, whether that's what's watching over you, I don't even know why I mentioned that. So you're going through a transformation right this second. You could be going into, if you're a more feminine energy, you could be going more into a masculine energy, vice versa, because we talked about that duality. But it's like dawning a new day. Caterpillar becomes the butterfly. You had the butterfly last night, right? So your advice would still be rolling the dice here. Okay. Don't worry about the shadow side. I don't feel like you're battling the shadow side. Again, you could be cooling off. Something could come in and it's disruptive. Even though the shadow side is having an awakening, so that's positive. But I don't want you to internalize anything. Spirit doesn't want you to internalize anything here. So we're going to stick to like it's a new dawn. You could be changing your point of view coming up. There could be something there changing your point of view regarding something. Switching sides. That could be light energy. That could be, it's pulling me to witch too, but that's not switching sides. I'm so lightheaded. Switching sides, it's pulling me to Light witch, dark witch. There's no such thing as a dark witch. It's no fuck. Light angel, dark angel, but switching sides. So you could be going from dark to light, light to dark, but not in a bad way. You could be touching base with runes. I mean, that would be for me. You could be touching base. Well, you're going to be touching base with runes too, guys, because I'm going to start using them. You could be touching base with your roots is what I was trying to say. This is the counterbalance, though, between the yin and the yang. It's yin yang, guys, but it's said properly as yang. I don't know what the switching sides is. Self-absorbed, narcissistic, one-sided relationship. So this could be the aggravation, watching, stalking, gaslighting, abundance. Somebody could be watching you have it all, or abundant energy, heartbreak, pain, separation, stab in the back, attack, heart with a key, welcoming new love, meeting each other, opening your heart, getting together, perfect time and completion, union. So there's a lot going on here. There's endings, beginnings, but it's so much more than that. This new beginning can be heavy. You could be leaving something behind. Because whatever, like you go from this to like narcissistic energy, self-absorbing, one-sided relationship, bombing, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focused down, feeling stabbed in the back, betrayed, separation, shocking, attack. And then you go from abundance, heart with the key, welcoming the one, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, perfect engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, complementing each other, union. Okay, so this is the yin and the yang too, but it's the energy is shifting again. Like you can't go back, right? Which is great. I don't know why that would weigh on you like that. To me, it's like dropping the weight. Someone still has an eye on somebody though, so it's not really a protection thing like that. Then is okay. So opposing sides and balance. So again, I mean, you could go from snapping, this is how this went down, and blah 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 blah. And then, nope, that doesn't make sense. So why'd they have me do that? You just go from a shitstorm with a cloud over your head to like happiness, right? But it's feminine, masculine, masculine, feminine. It's also dark, light, up, down, north, south, east, west. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, overall energy of the frog. Overall energy of the frog. What's the? Well, the frog is holding. I mean, this could be somebody that goes from that to that. I don't know, like leapfrog, leap pad. Healing heart, freedom from a toxic relationship, addiction, soulmate, partnership, contract. Let's get one more. Healing from something. Something about healing heart. Wedding wings, union, married, soul connection, everlasting promise. Camera paradise. Learning from the past, making memories. So this is this is a realization. I just keep hearing a new dawn. So I don't know. It's a new day. It's a new dawn for me. So I don't even want one of these cards. But here I am pulling one. So last night I smelled vanilla. All right, so you got angels watching over you. There's a new spouse, so there's something new coming in. A life partnership. Could be energy. I know what I want to say, but I refuse to say because I'm not reading old energy. This is the only way to manifest new. It's the only way to get out of an old story, whether newness has come to you, whether I had to let that go. See, I had to let that go. I had to put the deck down. I am not going to read, again, the old energy is gone. It's gone. I'm not going to be that reader that just keeps doing that. And I've been saying that for a long time. I will not do it. I will find new ways to do things. We will manifest new stories together, whether something new has already come in or not, because this is about you. You are fully being protected here. Okay. It could be a court. I almost said a court case. It could be a court couple. Trust and faith. Damn. Okay. This could be an arranged marriage. This could be something that's fated that came in yesterday. I don't know whether you're going to be happy with it or not. I'm assuming that you would be. Because what I wanted to say is like, oh, the old energy or some energy around the other energy is like, nah, fuck that. How you ever going to move forward and change and this and that if you don't get in tuned with you, new energy, affirmations, manifestation, going after something? Like it's not a thing. I'm not keeping you in that shit. It's a fucking given. Go find a different fucking reader. That's not resentment. That's nothing. I need to move my crew. I need to move my spirituals. I need to move the energy. Only one way to move the energy. I will show you the way. I will show you how to get there. It is what it is. I am not keeping any of you guys in that same story. And again, there's a new contract. Like I said, it probably switched over June 4th. You'll never go back to what it was, whether that energy still is relevant in your life or not. Okay. So the past is the past, guys. You can't manifest in the present moment or look forward to the future or manifest future energy when you're concentrated on the past, no matter how good, no matter how shitty. It doesn't matter. You can't manifest or move forward in the present moment if you are reliving or thinking of the past or holding the past against somebody. It's not a thing. I don't know if you were dealing with somebody who is telling me guilt. Like, I don't know. When I get into things and the past is involved, like the past is the past. That's why I'm so adamant about moving forward. Like, no hard feelings. Like, with or without you, like the past gotta fucking go. There's something written in the stars here. So we have the shadow. We go from the shadow energy, but like there's still a cloud here. Where the shadow energy is stepping into this energy, is still a cloud. This is the 10 of Wands. You can easily put the weight down. It looks like that's what you're about to do. Someone got an eye on you. I don't know if it's spirit, regardless, like, I don't, oh, this is spouse. Movement, travel, trusting, LA progress, transformation, shamanistic journey, moving ahead, mindful progress, harmony, building, intentional. How fucking ironic is that? I just said that. Like, what I'm doing with you guys is intentional. This is intentional forward movement. Balance between rider and mount. Travel between physical and spiritual realms. Trusted ally, a seed. You're being watched, or something. Someone's coming in. This is a gift from above. And some of you, it's a shamanistic journey. So some of you are getting in tune with your shamanistic roots, which is ironic because I've been staring at the hawk. Okay. Foreseen is what I'm hearing. But I don't know who's saying foreseen. And it's, again, the definition, and it's like foreseeing something. It's foreseen. Webster Dictionary meaning of foreseen. To see something such as in a development beforehand, he could not have foreseen the consequences of his actions. Someone could be seeing you with somebody else. I don't know, but the only time I do this is when they want an exact definition. So again, it's to see something such as a development beforehand. He could not have foreseen the consequences for his actions. You think that it will continue to happen for a long time. Profit and divided growth. Looks above average. Foreseen future. See full dictionary. Thus foreseeable. It could have been how something played out here. But there's movement. It's like, I don't know if you first seen it, they first seen it. Like, I don't fucking know. But this is like intentional forward movement is what I like about it. It's like intentions behind it. Oh, that's the word I was looking for earlier with the crystals, setting intentions. So tell me about this spouse card. Oh, two fell? Jeez Louise. The dragon, the shark, the otter. This is the Chariot is moving forward. This is the devil. But it's like I can't. It's like I'm not picking up on the devil each time here. It's very strange. And then we got the otter, Six of Cups, so it's past life. So we got these are past life cards. So this is probably a past life scenario. Trust, have faith. I mean, something could have been, it could be saying something could have been toxic here, but this is moving forward. You're not going, the devil sometimes can be fear, but this is having to confront your fear, having to confront your past. I was going to sing, I'm a little unsteady. Yeah. So again, with that song. It's like keywords for that song, though. I don't think I looked up the meaning for that, right? So we got insane chemistry, liking each other, having fun. So this is something coming in. It could have been past life thing, the yin and the yang, got twin flames, coupling, complementing each other. So you do have a new person coming into your life that you've had a past life with. I just wanted to peek to twin flames, run a chaser type thing. So I want to use it in a sentence like someone couldn't have foreseen how something was going to go down. Like that definition, he couldn't foresee. Like I said, there's always actions to every consequence. There's a consequence to every action. Whether good, bad, it doesn't matter. What was I just going to do? Something told me to do something. Oh. And I just got pulled to my rune, the O. Which letter is O? Like O. Can't even think right now, guys. So this could be linked to the meaning of the song. Like I know what the main words are here, but it was observing potential breakup between his parents. Members of the family going through something when the parents divorce. So they could have watched you could have watched your parents divorce. They could have watched their parents divorced. Could have been a divorce. This is when a child senses a turmoil between the mom and the dad and pleads with them to stay together for his sake. Damn. So this is either a past life for them or you. It's not current. It could be, but this is more to me like internal. Many sides of the story, the mother's perspective, the father's perspective. So I think these people's parents are not together. I don't know if they tried to repeat history. I don't know. Fuck, man. There's got to be like a message there. Could have had this. I mean, this is a past life. This is a life. This is a past life. I don't know if this person's coming in or what, but this forward movement here. So I don't know if somebody thought something was meant to be, and it's not now. But it's all good. It's felt meant to be, but it's not meant to be. Like there's something else. Have trust and faith. Like you're being guided. You're going through a transformation. You got movement coming in, which is fabulous. That was a key word last night. And with this inheritance, legacy, property, birthright, ancestral home, generations, strengthens family bonds, acquisition of wealth, assuming leadership, guarding one's clan. And it's another 5. I don't know if something's coming back to you. This is a karmic return of how something went down. So something's coming back to you. And it could have been something. This is a past life. And it's coming. I don't know if you're going to inherit something from your parents, because that's a different dynamic with pleading the parents to stay together. That's like watching a shitty divorce go down. Like there's something with trauma there. It was like traumatizing, fearful energy, how something's going to play out the same way, but it's delusional energy is what I'm hearing. It's that energy of not Neptune, but like being misinformed. Too many chatterboxes here. To me, something that went down in the past life for you is now being returned. And it's a new partnership. So again, I don't know if this is something you just experienced where you thought it was meant to be and it's not. Maybe you were meant to be to come into each other's lives for lessons with Saturn being here, and it's just reinforcing that for some reason. I don't know what that means, but like this is coming into something like strengthening family bonds. You could be strengthening family bonds, but this is like a spouse, which is kind of like the same thing, right? But acquisition to wealth, assuming leadership, guarding one's clan, ancestral home, generations, birthright, heritage, property, legacy, like inherit, like it's coming back to you. It's some type of gift, and it's in the form of a life partnership for some of you. Why this is heavy, I'm not sure. It's like an arranged something was arranged. Trust and faith. So I don't know if something's gonna come in and you're like, no fucking thank you. But this is a karmic return for some of you. Like this is it could, some of you, it could be a spiritual gift too. I can't keep saying that because it's spouse. Legacy, past generations, birthrights, long-term wealth, holdings, real estate, family traditions, heritage, benefits passed on through a generation. So something's coming back to you. The key word I get here is your birthright. So it could be to me it's fear with this shark. That's coming into play for the last 2 days. It's fear. And this could be somebody from your past. It's definitely somebody from your past, but it could be like this lifetime too. I mean, somebody could have had a massive epiphany, awakening, like literally someone where you're like, no, thank you. But I keep hearing it's a new dawn. It's a new day for me. But this is owed to you. So to me, with birthright, like a person wouldn't be owed to you. So that's what's throwing me. I mean, Spirit saying, yes, a person can be owed to you, which is crazy because I would have said no. So it could have been something that went horribly wrong in a different lifetime, past life, and is owed to you in this lifetime. But it's really regarding your birthright, right? Even though it's a person. So that's a little confusing for me. I don't know how to explain that to you. Spirit saying I do, but I don't because I don't right this second. Whomever you're going to come together with, though, I'm telling you right now, like, you're going to have wealth, health, happiness. It's going to strengthen your family, their family. It's long term. You guys could purchase a home with real estate, family traditions, and it happens to be your birthright. It happens to be the soil. There's some ancestral home. Like there's something that you guys purchase together possibly in the future because you have the Three of Wands with fear. It is something that you possibly, and this could be past life fear for you guys, right, too? It could be their energy or this could be like a past life fear of yours. But to me, you'd probably be purchasing real estate or something, a house, a home, something. But this is going to benefit your family, their family. It's going to follow through generation. Like, so it's that, excuse me, it's that time for it to come back around. It's owed to you, but it's owed to you from a past life. Look at, well, you couldn't see that, but that creeped under that as I was pointing on that. So it's a fucking person. So either you or them fucked up in a past life. And they would, in order for this life to happen, and for you to know this energy, it would have to be a massive transformation, like massive. I mean, this could be family too. Say it's not a lover, but I mean, you got passion, twin flame. Like, it could be inheriting a house, jewelry. You could be working on something that leads to a legacy. This, whatever this union is what I'm getting. I'm getting union, which is weird because this is about inheritance. But whatever this is, like, it's being led, like it's going to benefit your children, your children's children. Like you're revamping something here with this new connection that's coming in. And it might feel unsteady, guys. But I just feel like there's something about it that throws you off. But this is trust, faith. Like you're going to have to find a renewed sense is what this is saying. Because there was probably no trust and faith in a past life situation. Because, yeah, I was looking up the meaning of a little unsteady, and then I went, oh, spouse. Didn't that already come out? This too, something might have went down in the past life where it's like squandered wealth, cut off family ties, disinherited, ignoring one's heritage. So there's conditioning here too, is telling me whether it's a father or a mother, ignoring one's heritage, like ignoring intuition, ignoring something. So in the past or currently there is family ties that need to be cut. I feel like someone's cut family ties on and off throughout this lifetime and on and off throughout the last one. So when I say this is owed, like this is owed, but this is deep. Like this is more your end or their end. And it's been a long time coming is what I'm hearing, but it's been it feels like a big giant no is all I want to say. This is someone who followed. This was a follower more than a leader, like growing up, or this is like looking up as like your father or your mother as a mentor, but it's like false. Like there's major epiphanies happening here. Spiritual meaning of a frog. Frogs have a variety of symbols, both bad and good, but generally the site of transformation. Change, cleanse through water, fertility, prosperity. Fertility again is that masculine energy. So it's almost like you don't want to trust that masculinity, life force, father, God, climax, procreation, fertility rites, new beginnings, charging with male energy, building creativity, seed ready to be planted, building, release, positive energy, climax of one phase before continuing a physical, psychic, or physical or symbolic procreation, starting something new. So I don't know if it's the masculine energy coming towards you and that spirit telling you trust and faith, because there was no trust and faith. There's probably infertility. Infidelity is what I wanted to say. So maybe infertility, maybe you didn't have kids in the past life. Maybe you wanted to have kids or something happened with kids, because I said infertility. What is this? Loss. What is this in loss? Ingoose. Ingoose? What is this ingoose? Hyena. That's been wanting to make a debut. So it's the Knight of Wands, okay? But and then you got the cosmic egg. This is like the World card, but it comes with harmony. So I don't know if you were dealing with, it is a masculine energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, but it's the Knight of Wands. That's like a player energy, somebody that's, comes in for a short time, not a long time, not here to stay. But this is here to stay. So to me, yeah, this is why I'm probably getting that no vibe, because nobody wants the Knight of Wands. Somebody wants something solid, right? This is typically not a solid energy, but it is starting something new. It is a fresh, optimistic energy. It's good for new beginnings. So it is. I was just looking more to make sure it was like a masculine energy, and it really is linked to the masculine energy. So it could be the end of the King of Wands. It could be, I want to get the overall energy of the hyena. Because you don't want too much masculinity. And the rabbit that's like the Nine of Wands. So it's the Nine of Swords, sorry. So it's like nervous, worried. So this energy is nervous, worried, cosmic egg again. But it's the world's completion. It's a new door. It's a new dawn. It's harmony. So this energy is nervous on how something's going to go down. They're worried about how something's going to go down. They're stressed out over how something's going to go down. I don't think, well, let's get your energy towards the frog. Because I think it's going to be a problem. And I really didn't want to say that, but I feel like, so your energy towards the frog is the lion. So it's the King of Wands. And the Scorpion. There's that Five of Swords. Yeah, see, I hate to say it. I don't think you're going to be happy about this. I fucking hate to say it. I'm sorry. It's just the vibe I'm getting. But this looks good. Okay? There's just something about it where it's like, it's like, it's not even, I don't even really know how to like look at the energy here for you, because it's like you're looking at them as like the King of Wands. So how it's how you interpret the King of Wands yourself. I can't interpret that for you. You could be interpreting them as being prideful. It's however you look at the King of Wands. Fire, where's fire? That's not fire. The lion, patient, regal. The lion is the master of fire element and living in the mascot of self-transformation. A lion personality dictates their life and personal spiritual growth. This dictation inspires some and intimidates others. Therefore, the lion is respected by all, but known intimately for few. Some mistake the lion as hard to access or aloof. Yet those with a keener eye know better that lions are observant, stealth, and precise with their words and action. They do not waste energy or resources. This card reminds us that self-mastery is available to all no matter where the quest begins. When you're in balance, optimum of peace and strength. When you're out of balance, you're withdrawn, too serious. To come into balance, daily meditation. You might be dealing with somebody who needs medication. Spirit saying yes. I don't know what that's about. Let's just hope it's vitamins. So you get why I'm saying I feel like you're not going to be happy about it. I mean, guys, it could be somebody brand new, but you've heard things about them. Like, I don't know. I'm hearing like being open-minded here, right? Because if no matter if it's new or somebody you know, this is growth, changing one's viewpoint, switching sides, major life change, wanting a new day, a new dawn. Caterpillar becomes the butterfly. Self-transformation. So I don't know what you were dealing with before or what stories you've heard before. But see, to me, this is like how somebody comes off. Somebody could be like, it's hard to access. Like, you can't access this energy. They're aloof. They're not in tuned with their feelings, whatever it may be. But for those who are keener eye, know that lions are more observant, stealth, and precise with words and action. Maybe you're not used to certain words or actions from this energy. Again, guys, there's something about this where I hear you saying more like, no, thank you. Whether you know this energy or not, you've had a past life with this energy. But there's something here. Well, I don't know if your parents want to hook you up, like something, or because how you feel towards the lion is no, thank you. So it's something you hear, or you already know this energy. But the lion here would have good intentions. Well, I would hope they would have, well, yes, it certainly looks like good intentions. You wouldn't see it as good intentions by either your parents that like, oh, meet this person, or again, if you know this person, I just saw a date, I just saw not today. But the intentions of the lion it's got to be good. There's a dragonfly, being lighthearted, adapting, changing. Keys on a ring, many options, one night stand. So you're looking, yeah, see, there's that Knight of Wands with the hyena. So to me, the way you're looking at it is like this person just wants a one night stand. Like they want nothing serious. Like that's the intentions that you're feeling. Others of you, though, I asked for intention. So this could be this person's consequences watching you move forward with somebody new. Or they're wondering if you have somebody new. There's an energy out there that thinks you're with somebody else or something. I don't know what that's regarding. It keeps coming in. So to me, this is how you feel about the King of Wands. But this is what the King of Wands or you is like going through, right? So Again, I don't think the intentions, let me clarify that as I'm talking. What's the intentions of the lion? Talking, but I don't want that one. That's like, that was like your intentions, like girl talk. I just saw heartbroken. What's the intentions of the lion? What's the intentions of the lion? Heartbroken again, really wants to come out. Healthier choices. So making better choices. Mourning, feeling, grieving, lost, missing you. Engagement ring, completion, union. So they have good intentions towards you. You, on the other hand, are in a no thank you phase. And I gotta be completely honest with you. You're like, no thank you. But I have to say, you know, I mean, this is someone you could have had a one night stand with. You were friends with benefits. This could be 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 6 months ago. You didn't expect this energy to come back around. You're like, oh, hell no. But you knew there was something about this energy. You felt that past life connection, something. There's no question. You've awakened, so you could have been a catalyst. You awoken the energy. You guys were definitely married in another lifetime. There's no fucking question. This energy needs to confront the past. Something. So again, good intentions. So to me, this is a card of dating too. You could have just dated this person, didn't see potential. I don't know. I have this feeling that you know this energy, and I'm just looking at everybody like from my past, and I shouldn't be doing that right now. But it feels so like it feels like that's what's happening here, as if I know the person. So that's like a message for you guys. Like, you know this person. I don't know, friends with benefits. You dated this person. I don't know if you were actually in a commitment with this person before. It could be my ex-husband for all the fuck I know. I don't know, guys. Okay. I think this person thinks you're with somebody else, though, and you could be dating somebody else. I don't know the dynamics. If this person is serious and comes in with these intentions, you're going to get to the bottom of it anyway. This is like energy you have to push through. Well, I want to say you don't have to, but I said you had to. Like, so I don't know what that's regarding either. I mean, this really does look like a good thing, guys. I'm trying to figure out why they're giving me certain things that I'm feeling now to give to you, to share with you. It is a masculine energy coming towards you. You could be masculine reading this, and it's a feminine energy coming towards you, and you just have to get in tune with the feminine, masculine, vice versa, right? Is someone coming towards you? But again, I feel like with the outcome, I'm seeing abundant energy. So it's like trust, faith. See, they broke your trust though and faith. Like, and not only this lifetime, if you know this energy, or this is somebody This could be like one of your friends' ex-boyfriends is what I'm getting. And you're like, no way, I would never. But maybe you slept with them in the past when you were younger. Like there's weird dynamics here, guys. There's definitely weird dynamics here. Where it's like, oh my God, I would never do that. Or say you became friends with a coworker and come to find out like this person's interested, you're dating, and then your coworker's like, oh, I used to be engaged to this energy, or I don't want to use that because that's their intentions, right? But it's like, to me, it's like the way they treated you, they're really hurt, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. Like there has been a lesson here. Maybe they treated you like you were a side chick. They put you on the back burner. It was just very unconventional. There was definitely an awakening here. They're making better choices. To me, they're wondering if you're with somebody else. I keep getting that same vibe. I think regardless, this is going to come in no matter what. They're a little worried. They're a little hesitant. They're definitely nervous. There's some fear. It's coming in, though, there's no question that it's coming towards you. But you guys have a lot of fun together. There's chemistry, there's passion, there's duality, there's balance. You complement each other. Maybe you felt that way before shit went down. Oh my gosh, do you guys hear my hesitation in this fucking reading? I like it'd be like a hard no. You know what I mean? Is like what I'm getting, which is weird because I don't ever try to project that towards you. So I know this is what Spirit's saying. Spirit's saying this energy is coming towards you. And there's like some type of massive turnaround there. There's something. Or something's owed to you. And it feels like bigger than like an apology or something. Like, so maybe you're waiting on a court settlement. I don't know. But I feel like this is energy you already know have encountered and something about it didn't go right. Because remember that song, whomever stole the show, right? It's like, hey, it's over. Let's have one more good time. It's like, no, like, what a freebie, a lot. Like, so I don't know if that's energy on your end. There, to me, that's not your energy. Like, there's nothing about that energy that's grounded, that's solid. It's like a turn off, right? So, again, I don't know if that's something you just experienced with this energy. So and I'm not projecting my own past like, oh hell no, but like, no, I'm very forgiving and I move forward and the past is the past. Like, so, and I'm a strong advocate for working on the past when it's meant to be worked on, or so you guys know me better than that. This is the vibe that their spirit's projecting to me, because this is the vibe that is going to be projected towards you, whereas fuck no. So say you never dated them, but your friend dated them. See what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, hell no. Or say it's your best friend's kid's father. And you're like, oh my, like, what? No. But like, it's owed to you. Maybe you were meant to be with that energy and not your kid's father. And you knew that before you ended up with your kid's father. See what I'm saying? There's weird dynamics here. And there's so many different dynamics of something, but everyone takes their own path, their own turns, their own roads, but there's something about this that seems solid, believe it or not. So, and it's owed, and that is so strange to me. But I feel like if it's owed, it's almost like, I don't know if it's property purchased together. This strengthens your family, their family. This is coming in. This is assuming leadership. This is, guarding one's clan. I keep coming to birthright. But legacy is a past generation. So to me, that would be my spiritual birthright. It's your birthright to have long-term wealth. To me, this, you must feel like it's going to be like unsteady or something. But it's like, hold on to me. I'm a little unsteady. I want to get the overall advice, but then I still am getting pulled to this real quick. There's something with property, though. This could be you just starting new traditions that go on for generations. So there was definitely a hex. You're breaking a curse. You're breaking something, conditioning. So you were definitely dealing with an energy of just somebody who wouldn't prioritize you, is a good way to put it. Because anybody who's going to fuck around, put you on the back burner, or doesn't tell you how they feel about you is clearly somebody who didn't prioritize certain things or prioritize the wrong things, because it's pulling me to being misinformed and stuff like that, which comes from family. Sounds like a shit show. Like, I'd say fuck no too. I want to, like, I hate saying that, but it is, spirit wants you to know that it's going to be you're going to want to be like, no, thank you. But this is not what it was. And it can't be, because it's a new contract. Like I said, guys, like it can't be what it was. So try to look at it in a positive thing. With growth, people change. I mean, if the angels are orchestrating this, that means, I mean, I have strength and trust in my guides and my angels and where I am spiritually. And so if it's being fucking orchestrated, there's got to be massive transformation, not like a little, oh, I grew wings. No, because your fucking wings, yeah, guys, do you hear my voice? Because I want to be like, your wings overpower these wings. Like, your wings have been flying. Like, your wings, like, and not one energy is better than the other energy. But if their wings, if they got wings, like, what the fuck is wings? This is gonna be a no thank you, but it's not gonna end up being a no thank you. I don't know what type of conversation is coming in. I don't know what you're about to see, witness. It is because it's like if it's orchestrated by the angels, there's no way that this energy is not a good match for you, a good match for each other. There's such hesitation here, guys. But that means that the angels, their guides, ancestors, you fucking name it, this is what they want for them. This is what they want for you. So if they're going to alter somebody, they sure as fuck will. I hate to say it like that, but it does make me feel a little better because I wouldn't want any of my past back unless spirit altered them. And I hate to say that. That's just how I feel. And an awakening is being altered. But it's a good thing. It's intentional forward movement. It's somebody who wants more, wants to be better. So it's not a bad thing. So try to keep that in mind. I hope that helps. And it could feel this way now, and then a week from now, it doesn't feel that way, and you're happy about it, right? So it's just what's being projected as of right now from Spirit, because Spirit wants you to know clearly how you're going to feel about this scenario, and I'm not going to keep it from you. There's no need to. So again, I know it sounds so fucked up to say that with the altercation, right? So I know it sounds fucked up, but if this is meant to go down this way, either you're being altered or they're being altered. There's no fucking question. So again, I hope that gives you a little bit of hope. I hate to say that, but again, trust and faith here, right? I hope it gives you a little bit of hope, because that, in all reality, that would be the only way you could create again. Not even again, you wouldn't have been able to create it then because they weren't ready for it. And I'm going to say they because I know my spirituals. Okay? So this is someone's mindset that's like, it's intentional mindset. It's not like, oh, I have to do this. It's an intentional thing, so it's good. So I hope that makes you feel better. It's the only thing that would make me feel better. You better alter his fucking DNA, like you better yeah, that's all I have to say. Because I don't even know how you would see it. Like, I'm not shitting you. This is the vibe I'm getting. You're like, there's no, like, so over time, right? Or like, it's something they say, or it is something would have to be so clear. And it's just something they either say from the soul, or I don't know. That's the only way to have a new dawn, right? So I guess keep an open mind. Your best advice regarding this change. I mean, I don't even know how I don't even know how it's possible here. Somebody had to have done shadow work, which is odd because the reading previous to this was somebody that wasn't really doing shadow work. So I don't know if it's preconceived thoughts. I don't fucking know. Wow. Sincere gift. Didn't I say that? Like, this is a gift? It's that karmic return, guys. A bond with a relationship, an offering, building generosity, sending positive energy, mutual benefit. You mutually benefit each other. Give generously, receive gracefully, take care of yourself and others. Sexual harmony, hospitality, freely offered. Ask for what you need. A gift freely given. Damn. Offering reciprocity, lovers, sexual ecstasy, hospitality. Wow, this guy sounds great now. Oh, see how something can change so quick? Like I said, like spirit knows what you need, what you don't need, what you want, what you don't want, what they want you to work with, that type of stuff. Hi.
Wow, we'll see you later.
Oh. There you go.
Thanks.
You're welcome. So it's
I'm probably gonna steal it, just so you know.
oh, it's my Gemini lighter.
Well,
I'll give you
I'm not a Gemini. What do you get?
I know. Hold on, I'll give you something else. Oh, I actually have.
You always got like 10 fucking secret lighters.
I know.
Maybe over by the washing machine.
Nope. Oh, that's a Cancer. I actually have one that you would actually like.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, I don't know what it is. All right, have a watermelon one for right now.
Yeah.
Actually, I forget which one I have, but you would like it. Okay.
All right, when you find it.
When I find it, we'll trade. Okay. All right. Daddy Dukes needed a lighter. Okay. Okay, again, it is a gift, guys. So keywords: offering, reciprocity, lover, sexual ecstasy, hospitality, generosity, give generously, receive gracefully. Yeah, damn. Like I said, like somebody had to have done the shadow work, but the shadow work that I saw before this reading was like, holy shit. So that sounds so much better, right? And this is a spiritual. It is 7's a very spiritual number. So it is acceptance, accepting each other. There's got to be something unconditional here. So it's coming towards you. It's a bond in a relationship. It's somebody you know, don't know. It's new. It's something, but it's like this right here, and saying chemistry, liking each other, having fun, spouse. You'll probably get married in this lifetime. This is long term. This is a partnership. There's no question. If you're young, you have kids. It will last. It will last a lifetime. There had to have been turmoil with this energy, though. And you always think like, oh, I want new, I want this, but then think about. It's just like sit back for a minute and think about it and talk out loud, because the newness, you're going to experience all the ups and downs with new energy too, but you just want new because the past was just so hard and hurtful and draining and whatever it may be, right? But if this energy actually shifts and transforms like intentionally on their own, because that's what they want, then that's a hard lesson learned, and that's a lesson you will not have to repeat. Therefore, that is a good thing, because who knows what you would go through with somebody else. I don't know if that made you feel any better. They just told me to say it out loud, but I don't know if that makes me feel any better either. I'm just trying to look at the upside here because I think you're going to look at the downside. When probably before, if you knew this energy, you were more about the upside and they were the downside. So the tables turned. And that's the way it was supposed to go down. Because you never would have been on the same page. And clearly, if you're my spiritual, you're obviously clearly forgiving. Past is the past type thing. Understanding, I think, would be the more appropriate word. This is absolutely coming in. This energy did you wrong in other lifetimes or even in this lifetime. That's what I mean by like it's owed. So it's not really owed. Like it's owed as if like they want to make something better for what they've done. Not like you're entitled. I keep getting back with strength and family bonds. It pulls me back to a reading I did where it's like, remember I said you're going to end up with somebody and it benefits the children? It's pulling me back to that read. I can't remember exactly what that was regarding. I do want to say it was like certain ancestors and certain stuff trying to get something going. So there's definitely a new contract here. But again, this is your overall advice. And there is a sincere gift here, whether it's an offering of an apology, whatever it is, I guess probably should take a chance, roll the dice, because that was the best advice yesterday is taking a risk. And it would be a risk for you because of either what you've heard or what you've already experienced with this energy. Oh my goodness. I don't see again, like something doesn't feel right. So I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. But Spirit has bigger plans. So I mean, they had to have altered this person's DNA. They had to have. And again, I know that sounds shitty, but somebody obviously up there really likes this person. That's the only way I can look at it. Like somebody, their ancestors or dead loved ones or just their roots in general, like they must have a great soul. So Spirit decided to awaken this energy. And if you are a catalyst, you usually don't end up in scenarios like this. It's usually you're on your way. But there's something about this where it's being returned. So again, Spirit had to have done it for like a favor for you. There's got to be something like that, because to me it's like a hard no. But Spirit did it for you. It's like you got trust and faith, angel, spouse. I'm telling you, it's like they're both like looking down, like your side, their side. One side might be like, oh fuck, I hope this works out. Like I'm telling you, like it's something like, oh, I hope we made the right choice. Like it's prearranged. I don't think it was meant to actually go down that way. Or it was. It's so weird because I'm doing this, and then I'm realizing this angel's doing that too with their hand, the statue. They're just doing it at the same time. I don't know what that is or what it represents. I don't know. I'm just gonna put the cards back in the deck. I just feel like that shit just doesn't come around like that. Like that's like catalyst came in, woke you up. You like then it's like vice versa. You could have been the catalyst, like I said, like we said that going into the last thing. Like it's very catalytic energy coming in, yada yada. Right? It doesn't usually come back around like that. Or maybe it was meant to in that person, or you just didn't figure it out the first time around. I don't know. But this energy is weary of just, I don't know. Which is mind blowing because I just feel like if someone came at you, I don't know. I'm just going to zip it. And I hope the best for all of you. I want to know if I get to like program mine. Do I get to program you? Already been programmed. According to what Courtney needs, apparently. According to what Amy needs, according to what Jen needs, Shannon, according to all of our needs, apparently. It's been coordinated. It's been adjusted. Situations have been made. I'm telling you, it's the only fucking way. It really is. So It is, you don't need that. You don't need this. You don't need, you want. Right? You want it. Was that the way it goes? Is that the way it goes? You definitely don't need it. If anything, you would want it. You know what I mean? Like, you're perfectly capable on your own. So this really is like a gift. Like, you didn't need anybody. Is it nice to have somebody? Hands down, absolutely. I think this might be a little bit of an obstacle for you, though. I'm not going to lie. And it's not because you're not forgiving or understanding. I think it's just, I don't know. I just hope it goes smoothly for you guys. Whatever this is that's coming in June around the full moon. Anytime now. I keep seeing Gemini. No, my dad can't take the Gemini lighter. I'm very partial to my lighters. Even if I was a non-smoker, I collect lighters and rocks. But I just happen to have a duplicate watermelon. I'm a little dumbfounded myself. The only thing that makes me feel better about this situation is that there's massive change or something. Like, I don't even, like, you came in to awaken them for them. Like, you're the catalyst to have a better life. But I think you came to the point where you're like, I wish you the best. Sayonara. Right? Like, don't come back around here no more. Like, you know, like, you didn't have the best experience type thing. But something had to have massively have changed. I don't know if it's been months, years. Jen, I'm going to put all my needs on a piece of paper, dance naked under the full moon. That's awesome. It's already been orchestrated, though. That's just it. I think that's the part for me personally to grasp. Because it's like, why? You have this other energy feeling like, am I good enough? Is there potential? Is this? I know this, how this other energy is feeling towards you right now for some reason. And it's like, here's the thing. It's not necessary. There was something already unconditional. When you guys first met, you were already flowing. You were already in the vibe. It didn't get complicated until somebody didn't want to face their shit, right? That's where shit got complicated. So chances are it was not on your fucking end. So that's why I'm just hoping like this energy doesn't come towards you like that, because it's not just because it's just like a turnoff. It's people have insecurities and this and that, but like there's no reason to have any of those because they weren't there in the beginning. You know, so, well, that's probably from a long time ago, something coming in. But that doesn't mean there's going to be ups and downs and perfect. This is, you know, you're still living. If this person woke this person up, great. I'm just me, myself, and I. It just baffled if it was anybody from my past sentence. It's like, what? Huh? No. Like, you must have like, huh? What? No, like, no. That wasn't supposed to go down that way. No. No, you can just let him go on his little merry way. He can have it really great with somebody else. And if you're anything like me, is forgiving, understanding, like certain stuff. So it's like, so the apprehension is real. There's no question. So this is something that's like over time or something said, or I'm telling you, it's not, I don't think it can be an overnight thing. Like, oh my God, yeah. Or it's, you've already moved on. You've already let that shit go. Like, so if this person's still wondering if, you know, if you look at them as potential, no, you don't. You already let it go. Hate to say it, but that's the honest fucking truth. But that's, again, the own insecurity on their end. But I feel like those insecurities should not be there. If there's been adjustments and altercations, once again, if there's been adjustments, and it's like, why is that shit still there? Because this energy is like got an eye on you, right? So maybe it's something you guys have to talk through, work through. Not coddling. It's not, it wouldn't be like that. Like, if this is a gift, and you're spiritual, or you're a light worker, or anything like me, you all been here, it's not a cheap gift. So I guess give it some time. Maybe your advice not to shut it down. Take a risk. Take a chance. I mean, I'd really have to convince myself to step into something again, too. And that's the honest truth. If I once looked at you as potential, it was there. So that doesn't just go away. But how something fell through with that is what tumbled downhill. You know, Jack and Jill went up the hill. Catch a pail of water, Jack fell down, Jill came tumbling after, or something. Is that how it goes? I don't even know why it referenced Jack and Jill. So you had to tumble down the fucking hill. I gotta pee. There's more to this. I don't. Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill went up the hill. Catch a pail of water. Jack fell down. Broke his crown. Jack and Jill went up a hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack and Jill went up a hill to fetch a pail of water. I don't know. Jack fell down, broke his crown. Jill came tumbling after. I don't know. Both hit the ground. I don't fucking know. Back to the potential thing. Like this, yeah, this energy is like, they still like me, but like you have to be honest with this energy, guys. Like, do you still see potential, this and that? Like, if you don't see potential, then no, you don't see potential. There's nothing wrong with that. Will it help if you were like, well, I saw potential beforehand, but shit didn't go down the way I thought it was going to go down? But isn't that ironic how life works out, right? But there's got to be honest communication here. Like, you can't go into this being like, oh, I don't know. Like, meaning like, just to make that person feel better, or, well, there was, or, but like, no, I move the fuck on, because that's what I do. I don't dwell on shit like that. Or like, you woke up, I want to say, like, you woke up a little late. Maybe it wasn't a little late. Maybe it was right on time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you needed that the break, or whether it was years or months, maybe you needed that to get back in tune with you and your roots and rejuvenate who you were, so you don't step back into something where somebody thinks they have some type of control of power or fucking shit over you. Like, you asked me, like, if this is anything like the last energy we just read or whatever that was, that's like, are you gonna own that you were doing silly little fucking Google spells? You gonna own that you were doing this, 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 and this? Like, are you gonna own? Are you gonna take accountability for all the shit you fucking did? Shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, if you guys can rebuild and have those type of conversations, and like, you're not gonna hold on to that. You move right past that. Like, okay, that's squashed, dead, moving on. But if this energy is not going to come at you like that, or certain circumstances don't play out a certain way, and it doesn't have to be your way, it has to be the right fucking way, because you can't rebuild on something that's not fucking solid. So if this energy is still in that shadow side, then let them until that shadow awakens. But to me, you're not worried about it. You're not expecting it. Even though we just read it, you're not going to sit here and wait and, oh, this, or maybe I should do this, or unblock, or make myself, like, no, you're not going to do that, because you're not waiting for this to come. You don't even know if this is going to come. This spirit saying this is coming in, but I want to be like, just because it's coming in, it doesn't mean that it's meant for you to fix or take back, but by any means. But when messages coming this way through spirit and certain things and gifts, and like, this is one of those scenarios where it's like, all right, you might want to give it a benefit of the doubt. And I know that might be like, because like, how many times did you give the benefit of the doubt before? Right? So you both got to take accountability for certain stuff. And I don't know if it's really anything like you did on your end. Like this, I feel like this is somebody who came in and tried to alter you, to be fucking quite honest, because that would make sense. If you were the catalyst, right? You actually came in to alter them, and it wasn't to benefit you, it's to benefit them. And that's 100%. Because I know I stepped into something like that with multiple scenarios, and it was not to benefit me. Did I get some benefits out of it? Yeah, but that's not ultimately what it was. So I wouldn't expect that type of energy to actually come back around. So if it comes back around, then it's absolutely hands down a gift, but it's a noticeable gift. Don't take what I'm saying and being like, okay, well, I think it's this person changed. Like, actions speak louder than words. Certain stuff, like, it's going to take time. There's going to be feelings. It's something that's going to be prompted. I'm telling you, like, it's something you feel that will be obvious. It's not going to just be like, oh, someone hit you up. It's not going to be like that. You're going to get what I'm saying? So it's like that. But I think if someone's going to take accountability and shit like that, there's no question shit can be worked on. I'm an advocate working through the fucking past, people. There's no question. But you can't live in the fucking past. You can't make future decisions or being in present moment based on people, places, or things that have to do with the fucking past. You fucking can't. Right? So I mean, you might just like talk here and there, see what happens for a couple months, hang out a little bit, you know what I mean? Or you might jump right in and things just flow that way too. It's going to be a little different for everybody, but at least you got through major lessons. You got through certain stuff. So like, if this is actually a thing, it's like, okay, on to the next chapter, which is a good thing, right? And if it's a gift, then it's a gift. It was never about you. It was always about them. There'll always be up and downs. There's just something there that will let you know your own There has to be. I'm sure a lot of, like, I don't know who else you watch for readers or whatnot, but I'm sure there's a lot of, like, I don't know where I'm getting. Spirit's just kind of telling me, like, be careful with the other readers or whatever. Scorpion and Mouse, right? So, again, be careful. Like, it's like trying to find the balance, right? Other readers and certain stuff, but again, just because it comes back, the dragon pops out. Just because it comes back doesn't mean it's meant to go down that path. But I'm telling you, like, in this case, it's a karmic return. It's owed to you, and it's not owed, like I said, as you're entitled. Like, you deserve I'm going to go with the word love, because that's what it's for with spirituals. You know what I mean? It's the feeling, the way somebody makes you feel. It's, laying down next to each other at night. It's being honest with each other. It's you know what I'm getting. Like, that's the gift Spirit would give you. Spirit wouldn't be like, here's a monetary gift, here's somebody with money. You go fucking kick rocks. You could fucking care less about somebody's fucking money. You're making your own money. You're gonna make your own money. You're very independent. Like I said, it's not. You don't need this energy. Would you like to have that person in your life? Who the fuck wouldn't, especially as a spiritual, to have that go-to person? Because I don't even think they can grasp what you physically, emotionally, and mentally go through. But this energy might, if they went through an awakening, they're just, it's mutual. It's not even something I think that would need to be spoken. It's just, you got each other's backs in the proper way. So yeah, therefore, it is a nice gift, because a lot of individuals, light workers, leaders, certain things, like, they're typically meant to be independent so they can focus on what needs to be focused on. Like, in my circumstance, it would be a gift, because spirits don't want distractions for me. So somebody can't come in and fucking distract me. They're going to have my back and understand. Get what I'm saying? Like, if I'm being placed here, there, and there, like, typically you would be a loner, and not a loner like they would give me all the freaking men in the world to have fun with, but they wouldn't want me to catch feelings. But it's almost impossible for Courtney not to catch feelings, so it's just how I connect with people. So it would be a gift. I would look at it as a gift for me too. Not just like for them, like, oh, you got lucky, I came into your life. No. I honestly look at it like it's actually a gift because of my line of work and what Spirit wants me to do as a light worker or whatever comes next. That would truly be a gift, because ultimately I look at things like, I have my children, I have my family, I have animals, I have so much abundance already around me. I don't need that. So if I was horny and I wanted something, they would give it to me, right? But because they wouldn't want me distracted like that, go fix, go get your fix and come back, so it would be a gift for me. And this person wouldn't be able to question or try to shape me or tell me, I think you should do this or that. Like, it would be a given to just, how was your day, hon? Or you could be crying for no fucking reason because that's the spiritual realm for you, and you don't even know how to explain it, what to explain, and they're just holding you and they got you. That's a gift. No explanation needed. That's a fucking gift. So whatever's coming in is precious. It might not seem precious, but give it time. And I wouldn't say I'd be shocked, but me being in the public eye and having an inner knowing of where I'm going, whether it comes into fruition or not, I can't imagine it's not going to. Like, it's going to take a strong individual to let me do my thing. They do their thing. There's no do it this way, do it that way. Like, there can't be any complications. If this person was to come into my life and cause a complication, they're going to be X'd out so fucking fast. So at some point they had control. They felt that power. Like, they were supposed to go through all that. Spirit let them have that and feel that, so shit could come crashing down. Because there are multiple lessons that need to be learned on this person's end that you've already learned. Doesn't mean one's better than the other. Just stuff that had to been learned. You know? So, but typically people in my position don't typically have a life partner. Because you don't need one. It's not a bad thing. Get what I'm saying? When you get to the point where you don't need nobody, and you look at somebody as a gift, then that's when a gift is actually a gift. And if you were in a power position, a leadership position, your mindset would already be, I don't need nobody. You'd already kind of be happy with where you're at anyway. So if something comes in, then just know what I'm hearing. Just know it's from above. So give it time before you shut it down. Might be something with cows. I feel like I just smelled cow manure. But there's no manure out here. Unless he's using it in his garden. But cow came in a couple weeks ago with that burst of energy or whatever it was. I am going to pull you briefly. It's my favorite deck. I shouldn't have a favorite, but I do. I shouldn't have a favorite, but I do. Yeah, you're going to have to change your perspective when it comes to things too. They've had a change of perspective. So I think your change of perspective comes with growth and understanding in time. To me, you had to get your feet on the ground, is what I'm being told. You had to get your feet on the ground. So trust me, if this is a gift from above, they're not going to cause interference. So this is like something that it's like an obstacle, something you're going to need to push through. You got 2 sevens and a decision to make. 7-7 is a spiritual journey. So be candid. It's essential to express your truth, even at the risk of standing out. The situation at hand is asking you to express your thoughts. In the past, you try to maintain peace by staying quiet and swallowing your words. Have faith. Be open and honest communication can bring resolution to a situation. If you're not sure where you stand, ask. Since this card is all about communication, it may indicate that somebody's words have created a moment of clarity. Be willing to communicate your concerns clearly. Remember to be open to others' views and arguments. Let your emotions flow without trying to block them while looking to make a decision about the solution. Ganesha prompts you to be wary of upcoming things that are going to be crossed, that are going to be rough and Ganesha prompts you to be wary of coming across a rough and uncaring when you communicate your concerns or ideas of what you're going to say. Convey your thoughts in an understandable, brief, and well-thought manner. Teal represents the throat chakra, which represents both speaking and listening. The throat chakra is a gateway for higher spiritual realms. When your throat chakra is activated and balanced, you diminish the chance of miscommunication and misunderstanding. You are able to express yourself as a spiritual being and a good communicator. Speak honestly from the heart as well as being a good listener. You are able to ask for what you want from needs from other people. You are able to express yourself individually and creatively. Your relationships are based on truthful communication and true intimacy. This card invites you to create emotional balance and stability in your life. This is basically everything I just said towards the end about truthful communication and stuff like that. Okay? So, and I'm not going to lie, I was reading that. I'm just like, oh, okay, I can clearly see a couple of my flaws there. I'm not going to lie. Okay. So clear your energy. Move through your fears and bring upon this change. So again, it is going to be a little challenging, but this communication coming in with this dynamic, but I think you guys are going to be okay. Okay. I think you're going to be okay. And I just said I think you guys are going to be okay, whether you decide to figure it out or not, okay? Move through your fears and bring on this change. Ganesha is clearing the obstacles that have been impeding in this progress. Removal of these obstacles will bring a shift in consciousness. The destruction becomes creation. Embrace the opportunity to change and move into a positive phase of freedom. This undergoing a major shift, whether it's your spirituality or personal life. The key life change is right around the corner. It's time for you to move out of your comfort zone as well. No doubt you are aware of some challenges that lie before you, but keep in mind some of them are more subtle and conscious on a conscious level. Believe in yourself and your ability to overcome obstacles, whatever your professional or personal life is right now. Your outlook can go a long way with supporting yourself through challenging times. One of the many daily challenges is clearing unwanted lower vibration energies within the physical body, your aura, or your personal environment. How do you cleanse or balance your energy in order to align divine purpose? You may choose to balance your chakras. You could be taking a much needed break or stepping out for fresh air. Consider taking a sea salt bath also to increase certain stuff, while white sage is also essential. And for essential oils, so isn't lavender, clove, basil. in order to clear your home. Regular meditation may provide a stillness needed to ensure that you clearly are hearing the messages that are being given to you, and will also insist in bringing a greater sense of calm into your life. Remember to call upon Ganesha, ask him to walk aside you and show you what you would benefit from for clearing away. Okay, so there's energy that must be cleared away. You can do that. I'm not worried about you not really being able to do that. Okay. Because the obstacle here is already saying the obstacle that was been impeding your progress, that obstacle has already been removed. It's already been shifted into consciousness. With destruction comes creation. Embrace the opportunity to change and move past a positive phase of freedom, undergoing a major shift in either your spirituality or personal life, like I said. So again, it's like extra confirmation, and sometimes I love when these extra confirmation cards come out because I just feel like they're needed. Okay. So again, honest communication will bring resolution to the solution. If you're not sure where you stand, ask. It's all about communication. Indicate someone's words, creative clarity. Be willing to communicate, be honest. Different views, arguments, let your emotions flow. Don't try to block them. This is why it's important to like clear certain energy too. It's like, because to me, to me, it's almost like that. No, thank you. You know, and it's like, what I love about this is like the obstacle is already being removed. Like I said, like they can't come in and cause destruction anymore. The destruction's already come. It's time to lay that new foundation, like I just talked about at the end. Okay. But it's essential here to express your truth, even at risk of standing out. So speak from the heart, be a good listener. Your relationships are based on truthful communication and true intimacy. This card invites you to create emotional balance and stability in your life. And that's what's coming in. Okay. I do want to, spiritual meaning of 77. I know it's an extremely spiritual, it's all about mystical, spiritual realm. You're about to enter a new phase in your life. Let me go to the one I always go to. Indicates that you have listened to your divine guidance and now you're putting your wisdom to work to your day-to-day life, your desires, your wishes about to come into fruition, a result of positive action, positive attitude, and now's the time to reap your rewards of your diligence and determined efforts. You are commended by the angels as your success is inspiring and uplifting. You are helping and teaches others with a positive example to follow. The 7-7 indicates that you're being congratulated for the efforts that have been noted by the angelic and spiritual realm. So again, like I said, guys, this is something, a gift from spirit. So you're on the right path and you are living and you're serving to the divine purpose. Do your efforts, discernment, and make good choices. Your just rewards are on the way into your life. Keep up the great work. So relates to, and it's amplified, right? It's all about intuition, discernment, understanding for others, inner strength, learning, education, empathic, psychic abilities, endurance, determination, spiritual enlightenment, development, awakening. Okay, it brings good fortune. So that's good. So like I said, this is more of, it really is a gift for you. It's a gift for them too, there's no question. But just time will tell, wait and see. I'm just going to leave it at that for everybody, including myself, whatever this is regarding. Right? So like I said, I feel like you had to like reground or get back into you again, whatever this break was, or long term, whatever it was, whatever you're leaving behind, stepping into. Like I said, some of you, it might be somebody brand new. This is just the tactic that's needed, the approach that's needed to start something new with somebody, or it's somebody you know, however it works for you. But it's more of a gift, which is, I guess, a nice way of spirit putting it than like, oh, a new relationship or somebody new, this and that. It really does come down to partnerships, but it's almost like I'm not even looking at it like that. It's like the way it's being presented or something. It really is. It's a gift. It's more than just like, yay, a new relationship, or like, I don't even know how to explain how like this being presented. So try not to be negative. I definitely feel some negativity coming off of that feed. If you can't look at this in a more positive way, it's just not your reading, or it's not coming in for you or something, because a spiritual mind, a being, a light worker, needs to set aside certain stuff and look at something from a higher perspective, or how else can you ground or grow or evolve? And it was real important for the way the messages came out today. Like, hard no thank you. Like, the way it all came out is exactly the way they wanted it to come out, so you're aware. And some of you could think it's like your last scenario. I mean, it could be a scenario from like 4 years ago. It can be a scenario from 7 years ago. It could be a scenario from 3 months ago, guys. So if you're still looking at something in a negative way, I think it will still come in for you. It just at a later date. Because if you're still in the mind frame of it's toxic as shit or anything like that, it might not be who you're thinking of. But or if you're still in that mind frame and it is that person you're thinking of, then you're not ready to receive. This is a gift. There has to be mutual balance right now between the two of you in order for anything to come in. Gifts are not given when you're out of balance. You can still be crying and upset and being balanced. It's your feelings, it's emotions, things that need to be expressed. But if you're just, you got it drilled in your head that it's just toxic, and then it's just, I could see why, perspective wise, but like meaning like not like the way this reading just went down and the way things were presented. If you can still think of it as like negative and not have a glimpse of like, okay, maybe benefit of the doubt, then there's no way this gift is going to be presented right now to those individuals. Or it's just, it could be presented and it's just not who you think it is. But again, to carry that, if you're still carrying hatred and no and this and I know this is what it is, then you're not ready either. That's that shadow side that was in the beginning of the read, that unless you turn things around, and it's not the other person, and you could blame everything on the other person, but that means there's energy here that's still playing victim. And where do you get in life with I'm still the victim energy? Like I can explain it so many different ways, because I can still feel like certain stuff with certain things, and it's okay to feel the way you want to feel. But I don't want you to have expectations of this is coming in and this and that, and it's going to be this and that. Because if your mind frame is where I think it is it's not that you don't deserve a gift. It's the gift's just not going to come right now, because why are they going to give you a gift that you can't appreciate? So if you're not in an appreciative mind frame where you can't look at it and appreciate something, or appreciate how something went down, or to put things into a different perspective, you're just not ready to receive. You know? But that right there could have woke an energy up too. So whatever that's in regards to. So, I really need a reading. It's a karmic divine game. Oh, see, yeah, no, I saw you coming in for a reading, but now it's just, they pulled it, and there was 3 people, and I will get to them when the time feels right for me to get to them. But, a reading right now for you would be no good. Not if you're looking at something like that. And I hate to say it so bluntly, but I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to read energy like that right now for somebody who feels that way. And that's not me being naive to how shit works in the spirit realm. It's really not. It's just that's not the energy we're in. If that makes sense. Like if you're so straight shot and think it's one way, and you're not going to be open to it being another way, then the reading will not be beneficial to you. And that's the truth. I've been doing this for a long time. You know, I'm not down to read energy or certain things for certain scenarios where it's like if it's not for your higher self and purpose and to get you on track, it doesn't benefit either of us. So, anywho, we need to be in the mind frame of this is us, it's here and now, we're working on ourselves, we're working on things. It doesn't have to do with anybody else right now. Just because somebody else comes in, your life doesn't stop, things don't stop. The universe wants people to ascend They don't want to fucking hold you back right now. The universe fucking needs us. They're not trying to hold you back. If you're wrapped up in a comic fucking game, you're wrapped up on somebody or with something or thoughts, mind, psychologically, you shouldn't be fucking wrapped up in. They're not happy with the way tarot's going down. Another reason why I'm here. Another reason why other readers are here. Other reasons on why my spirituals, my troops are here. You know, it's like that taboo, the stigma. It's inappropriate and it's not fucking necessary. This is a time to ascend. You don't have to be a reader. I'm saying in general, just being my spirituals and troops in general. This is a time for ascension. This is not to play blame or this is what's going on or this is how it's being. Like, I don't know if we're just misinterpreting each other here or if I'm just getting a vibe where it's like, no, not today. Because this is a channel that's going to be ascending, not declining. So then you're ready for this shift. So let the shift happen. Be positive. And let's leave it at that. You could be watching me, but you could be watching 10 other people, and those 10 other people are throwing you the fuck off. I'm in tune with certain stuff and energy and tarot. I don't look at tarot as tarot. Here's your daily energy. Like, it doesn't work like that for me. Does it appease you guys? Yeah, but is that going to come with growth? Are you going to grow and evolve because I'm appeasing you? So you come across certain light workers that show you certain things in certain ways, and we have a job to do. And light workers are not here to appease you. We're here to help heal, send messages, follow through, get back on track. Energy that just came and went, last scenarios. Maybe you didn't know exactly where you were with certain things with me, not knowing exactly where I stood, where I was at, not within the relationship, but like me, myself, and I with tarot and certain stuff. Am I going to go this way? Am I going to go that way? I looked into real estate. I looked into all these things. All that was supposed to come my way in the midst of, I don't know what to do to see if that's what I was going to do. And then it's like an epiphany one day. It's like, no, I'm going to go back to this because that's where my passion lies. That's where this is. Like, that's what, it was just that simple for me. So for anybody that understood it or didn't understand it, it didn't matter. It put me back on track. And the way I had to get there didn't seem fair. It wasn't easy, like certain things, but looking back at where I'm at now and going through that transition is exactly what I needed to experience to put me back in this seat of where I belong. Because I didn't know where I belonged 6 months ago. Now I know where I belong again. So get what I'm saying? And it's okay to not know where you fucking belong after being a reader for so long and people depend on you and certain stuff. And they're just... So... I think all of us, well, that's where we're at now. So we need a more positive attitude. Is what I'm trying to say. But that's exactly what I needed. It wasn't me giving up on pursuing real estate or certain stuff. That's not what it was. It was literally like, wow, I just got put in this position where I could be doing this, this, and this, but it wouldn't be doing this, but it'd be something I'd be really good at and I could make money that way, or you know, satisfying somebody else's fucking needs or certain things, or, you know, society, what society thinks or certain things. It's like, no, that's not me. It really was an epiphany for me, like being put in certain situations. My last 2 years was meant to go down exactly how it went down, for me to step out of and step back into this. There's no question that the upheaval and the storm, it was all, again, another part of a process before you get on another journey, before you go through ascension. Like, there's just how it works. But Spirit needed to really know, like, where's Courtney's stand? Trial and error. So where do you stand? You know? So I wasn't meant to come into somebody's life to suit them. You know? I came into my life and my own life to find out what suits me. And if it doesn't suit them, then we're not suitable. That's it. No need to hash it out. No need to work it out. But if somebody on the other end is trying to get you to suit their needs, that's where a problem comes into play. So that's why everyone needed to step out of something before they step back into something. Am I lucky enough to step into this and a life partnership and other stuff? Great. If that's where I'm at and they know I can do that, then great. Maybe I need that life partner. Like I explained earlier, it's not a need. Maybe they want me to have that life partner. So someone does have my back where they don't understand why I'm crying, but they still got me and they're still holding me and they're still comforting me and making me feel like you can push through and do this. You're going to be okay. Like, you know how to shine. Don't forget who you are. In our last experience, we were supposed to bring each other up, but what happened is we all brought each other down. It went the other way around, but it was for you to figure out exactly who the fuck you were again. So does that make sense? As a coming as a catalytic definition, experience, that type of stuff. So it makes sense, you're now stepping into newness. You've ascended. You're not even that same person. They're not even that same person. They could never come and be in the same person. You know? So we're all going to be fine. We're already fine. Good. We've been enlightened. We know where we now stand with certain stuff, inner knowings and feelings and certain stuff that you didn't know where you stood a year ago. And did it take somebody to come in and fuck shit up and stir the pot? Sure did. Whether you were in and out, doing the right thing, it doesn't matter. It was still meant to go down. So.
Freaking pollen out there is killing.
It's gross.
Oh my God. I'm freaking dying out in the driveway. Freaking stuffy, runny nose and coughing and shit.
Well, yeah, you've been doing yard work too, and it hasn't rained.
Supposed to rain tomorrow.
Yeah.
So hopefully that'll clear shit up a bit.
Some of it, yeah.
All right. Thanks for that later.
You're welcome. I'll find you the one I want to give you. Life's about to change, but in a good way. I can almost get like teared up. I gotta leave my parents' home now. Like, it's just the bond that grew in certain stuff. Like, it's hard. Like, I'm older, they're getting older. Like, ugh. But it can all be interpreted differently now, you know? So, I mean, honestly, I could stay if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna stay where I need light. I need different. I just get what I'm saying. We're all in a different fucking place now. Pollen is awful, but I got so sentimental there because I'm like, those little chats that we take for granted sometimes, you know? I don't know. It would be fine. I mean, yeah, I didn't want to move in here. I knew I got put in a situation. It was the craziest thing. But I get it. Needed to reconnect. So it's been a long couple of years. But I found my way out of the web, just like you guys are and did, you know? So be proud of yourselves. I'm not sad, just bittersweet. But I'm excited for new beginnings. I'm always excited for new beginnings. We have each other. It's going to be good. It might not feel like you accomplished a lot in a couple years, but guys, you fucking did. You really did. I'm like, you really did. And it's going to start showing face in different ways. There's no question. So we really did. Like, to sit back and I'm like now really seeing it. It's like, wow. But it's exactly what I needed, exactly what you guys needed. It was just that time in our lives where it was needed. You know? It was extremely beneficial for us. I'm kind of been struggling. I'm not going to lie. I've been struggling with my age a little bit. I don't know. This is like the first year where I'm struggling with my age. I don't know if that's normal at my age. I'm hoping I move past it. Yeah. But I still feel young at age. I really don't know if it's like, oh my God, I only have like 30 something years left here. Like, it's so many things. It's not like, oh my gosh, I'm getting older. Like, it's not like, oh my, it's like, the time I have left. I'm not going to live till I'm 90. I have less than half my life left. So I'm looking at it differently. I'm not looking like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be 45. Like, oh, I'm getting older. Like, I know I'm getting older, but I'm looking at it like I only have 30 something years left, if I'm lucky. 35 years. I know I'm probably going to die like 80s. I've always had like an knowing of around the age I was going to pass. If I live longer, great, but it's tough for me to swallow. It's not like, oh my God, I'm going to be 45. I'm an old hag. I'm a crone. Like, it's not like that. You know, I'm just ready to enjoy life. And I feel like I'm in a place where it's like I can really start to enjoy life. And I have 30 something years left. It's like, that's what I'm struggling on. And I can't look at it like that. I don't know if you guys experience anything like that, but I'm not looking at it as like, can't believe I'm going to be 45. Like, I feel like I got a young soul. I'm not worried about that part of it. It's really I don't think it's like leaving my kids behind. Like, we all got to go, right? I know my kids feel enough love in certain stuff. Dynamics will change, things will get better for everyone if you choose to ascend, right? But it's not the part that scares me. It's my life. I want to be happy. I deserve to be happy. And I wish I could say I've been happy since I was a toddler up until now. And I've been a blessed life. And for 80 years, I've lived a happy life. Like, it's very unrealistic. So I just want to be happy. Ultimately, like, that's what my gift is. I want to be happy. If it's a partnership or certain stuff or whatever, something just flashed, whatever it may be. We all deserve it. And I'm not saying I've been unhappy the entire time by any means, but like, I really want to start enjoying my life and being happy and not worrying about consequences that's why I'm going with that. I don't want to be with somebody either that's worried about what are the people going to think, and like, I don't got time for that. So Spirit really had to awaken this other person. It's time to live young and wild and free. You know how many people I've come across and dated that could have been vacationing and living life and doing this and having what they want, but they wait until they bank more money and this and that until they get older to do the things they want to do? I don't got time for that. Live your life, see what you want to see, experience what you want to fucking experience, find the fucking balance. Live your fucking life, people. I'm still considering my move. Where am I gonna go? Another country? This, like time's up. It's time for me to move on to this chapter. And I hate to say it's the third pentacle, but I'm real close to my. No, I'm not close to my third pentacle yet. Or maybe I am. I don't got time for nothing to hold me back. It's my fucking life. So I'm still figuring out the living thing. United States or a different country. That's why it's bittersweet, because this chapter has ended. It's time for them to enjoy their freedom, and like they've always had it. They're gonna miss me. They're gonna miss the children. Are you kidding me? But it's time for them to have that back. It's time for me to have my space back. It's just, it is what it is. So I don't even mind struggling to get to where I need to get to that next spot if that's what it ends up, how it goes down. And it costs me 20 grand if I can move and do this and do like to get to where I need to go and get by. And that's where I'm at. It's that new, you know? So that's why I'm at there. Hoping I can do it cheaper than that, though. I know everything will fall into place, though. I'm not worried about. I don't worry about the same stuff I used to worry about. You know, so just talking in my head, I was like, oh, it's going to cost me a lot more than that if I'm going to buy or do this. But I'm not buying. I don't want to buy. I don't know. It'd have to be a shocking event that's like, all right, I'm going to buy. But again, maybe with that like spiritual gift, inheritance, ancestral lands, it could be a very nice surprise coming our way, and it feels right. Something about it that's just like, you know, a pleasant surprise. So who knows what's in store for us? But it looks good. But it looks good. All right, y'all. I love you. I don't think I'll be on tonight, but I will be on tomorrow. Nothing's gonna shut us down. This will never be home, though. That's not a bad thing. That's not projecting. That's not projecting anything. It's not Neptune. I think that's probably why it makes sense why I would have to feel those ancestral roots. There's no question. That's why I've always felt, that's why I always felt like Georgia, there's certain things, you know what I mean? There's certain roots in certain places. That's all. I would have to feel roots in order to root myself in a scenario like that. There's no question. Hey. Hi, Max. Hi, Papa. So, you coming up? What are you doing? I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, Super Dougie. We're just bouncing off. We've been on for 4 hours. Yeah, family's where the heart is, right? So your soul knows what it needs and wants, and spirit knows, and so I'm not worried about it. All right. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Aw, you didn't miss it. You can go back and watch it, honey. But I gotta get to the market real quick. I'm gonna make like a baked cauliflower. I'm gonna tell you the recipe real quick. Somebody at work was eating, a coworker was eating the other day. I'm like, oh my God, that sounds amazing. It's called cauliflower bomb. I'm gonna make it tonight. I'm gonna make some steak. A head of cauliflower, cut off the hard pieces and stem, and leave the head intact. Boil for 7 minutes, drain, pat dry, mix 1 cup of mayonnaise, or you can substitute for yogurt, half a cup of cheddar cheese, minced garlic, dried parsley, mix together and coat on the cauliflower. Sprinkle garlic powder, black pepper, and more parsley if you want, and bake for 20 minutes. So yeah, I'm like super duper excited to try it. It smelled so good. I was like, yes. So I'll probably cook on the grill. And I'll bake that in the oven. I love trying new things with vegetables. What did I do the other day? It was so good. Did I make a frittata? It was Brussels sprouts and potato. So good. But I absolutely love trying new things with vegetables. So I will I'll save that photo and I will Maximilian. I will screenshot it right now and I will post it for everybody else to enjoy. You know, it might be really good on there too, like crumbled bacon bits or pancetta. Kind of feeling pancetta. So we shall see. But that's the plan. So I gotta go to the market. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Love you. Bye. Here we go. Here we go with that again. Max is like loving you too. Bye, guys.